to invited guests, the Te Awamutu College Board of Trustees, teaching and support staff of our college, ladies and gentlemen, parents and caregivers, family members, and especially the students of our college. It is my pleasure to introduce the official party of the 2018 Te Awamutu College Senior Prizegiving. From your left in the front row, Mr. Tony Membry, the Principal of Te Awamutu College, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Craig Yarnley, Board members, Mrs. Ruth Phelps, Mr. Dave Smith, Te Kapa Manawaki Crown, until recently, who was a student representative on the Board of Trustees, and head students for 2018, Dalton Hargreaves, Leah Belfield, Caleb Roberts, and Adriana Vasinka. In the second row, Mr. Neil Boundfind, Deputy Principal, Year 11 Dean, Mrs. Kylie Willock, and Mr. Bob Hollinshead is the other Year 11 Dean, he's sitting with the band. The Year 12 Deans, Mrs. Rebecca Legg and Mr. Bernard Oliver. Year 13 Dean, Mrs. Kelly Anderson. Mr. Noldy Rust, representing Vitohora Waikato. Mr. David Balsam from Canon. Mr. Ross Wardlaw from the RSA. Mr. Keith Bain, our Director of Sports, and Mrs. Christine Dixon. Apologies have been received from the following people. For the first time in 17 years, Mr. Jim Milcrease, the Mayor, has been unable to attend our prize giving. He puts in his apologies. He has a very important council meeting on today. For 12 years he was here representing the Board of Trustees as the Board Chair, and then recently as the Mayor. Apologies from Kath Parr, Deputy Principal, and certainly our thoughts and prayers are with Kath at the moment for the challenge she has ahead. Mr. Jock Ellis, Mr. David P. Kuru, Mrs. Tracy Finlay, and Mr. Ian Fitzpatrick from the Board of Trustees. Welcome again everyone to this important occasion where today as a community we celebrate and acknowledge the outstanding achievements of our young men and women from Te Awamutu College. These prize winners have worked hard this year in their pursuit for academic, sporting, cultural, service and leadership excellence in their chosen disciplines. Today, we will acknowledge and congratulate 155 recipients. We recognise and celebrate the value of their accomplishments, and we wish them well as they set future goals and carry on with their lives. We begin with the senior school subject certificates, awards and prizes, beginning with Level 1. The Level 1 list will be read by their deans, Kylie Willock and Bob Hollinshead, and the Deputy Principal overseeing Year 11, Neil Boundfind, will be presenting these awards.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the Level 1 subject prizes this morning. Please hold your applause until the end of each group. Group 1, please take your place. Kylie Beck, first in subject, biology. Holly Booth, first in subject, social issues. Billy Brown Wahanui, first in subject, graphics and design. Jessica Cullen, first in subject, visual art, with the Michael Douch Memorial Award. Shaylee Stay, first in subject, practical science. Unfortunately, she could not be with us today. Bert Downs, first in subject, accounting, with the Level 1 accounting trophy. First in subject, electronics. First in subject, science. Gemma Dykeshawn, first in subject, Economics and Business Studies, with the Level 1 Economics Cup. First in subject, Mathematics and Statistics Extension with the Paul Hobbs Cup. Tim Fairhurst, first in subject Agricultural Science with the Paraweta School Cup. Unfortunately, he could not be with us today. Monique Gamble, first in subject Fabric Technology. Elijah Garrett, first in subject Drama. Gemma Hasty, first in subject Dance. Mikey Jordan, first in subject Practical Music. And Ruby Kerwin, first in subject English Literacy, first in subject Outdoor Education. Congratulations.
Good morning. Group 2, please take your places. Isaac Mason, first in subject Digital Technology Computing. Michaela Miesenbeek, first in subject Sport and Recreation Studies. Daniel Morris, first in subject Engineering, he receives the Stewart and Cavalier Prize. First in subject Furniture Making, where he receives the White Cliffs Prize. Danielle Morton, first in subject History. Jaden Norday, first in subject Horticulture. Zoe Oakes, first in subject Digital Skills for Employment. Sinead Old, first in subject Performance Music. Taioha Rao Tangata, first in subject Te Reo Māori. Olivia Rawlings, first in subject Mathematics and Statistics, Internal Assessment. Madison Reid, first in subject Science, Internal Assessment. Bridget Switzer, first in subject Food Technology, she receives the Seller Cup, and first in subject Mathematics. Michael Stokes, first in subject Technology Carpentry, he receives the White Cliffs Prize. And finally, Tanisha Swinton, absent today, first in subject English Visual. Congratulations to our prize winners. Group 3, please take your places. Bella Maria Vannon, first in subject Health, first in subject Photography. Casey Vincent Bowden, first in subject Chem Phys, first in subject Sports Science. Oksana Wozniak, first in subject English, she receives the Level 1 English Cup. And Bree Walker, first in subject Geography. Congratulations, well done. The Level 2 prize winners lists will be read by the Year 12 Deans, Rebecca Legg and Bernard Oliver.
We are delighted to be presenting these awards today. Please hold your applause until the end of each group. Group 1, please take your place. Haniwai Biddle, first in subject, mathematics. Unfortunately, Haniwai cannot be with us today. Ruben Braun, first in subject, practical music. Unfortunately, Ruben cannot be with us today. Abigail Campbell, first in subject, childcare. Hayley Cole. First in subject, dance. First in subject, performance music. Bree Coleman. First in subject, food technology. Bert Downs. First in subject, mathematics and statistics with calculus. He receives the Paul Horboy Cup. Chloe Drabble. First in subject, graphics and design. She receives the Bob Bradley Graphics and Design Trophy. Amber Fitzpatrick. First in subject, biology, receiving the Glanville Cup. First in subject, chemistry, receiving the Devlin Cup. And she also receives the Keith Miller Cup for excellence in science. India Goodrich. First in subject, Earth and Space Science. Mika Harris. First in subject, History. Zebedee Harris. First in subject, Sport and Recreation Studies. Jamie Hobbs. First in subject, English Visual. Please congratulate your winners.
Group 2, please take your place. Iris Hutt, first in subject accounting, the Level 2 accounting trophy. Jessica Johnson, first in subject mathematics and statistics. Faith Jordan, first in subject communication English. Liam Levaskini, first in subject digital technology computing. Zach Marsh, first in subject visual art. Seamus McGrath, first in subject drama, first in subject English with media studies. Ian McMillan, first in subject geography, he receives the Bruce Taylor Cup. Joey Mixie, first in subject photography. Alan Nielsen, first in subject digital skills for employment. Nirav Patel, first in subject electronics, first in subject physics. He receives the Edmund Halley Cup. Timbaringa Rapana, first in subject, Senior Sports Elite. Peter Lethamaya, first in subject, Tourism and Travel. Emily Shaw, first in subject, English, the Helen Kelly Cup, and first in subject, Health. Congratulations to these prize winners. Group 3, please take your place. Jordan Shaw, first in subject Engineering, the Bob Berg Memorial Award and the Stuart Cavalier Prize. First in subject Furniture Making, the Mitre 10 Mega Prize. First in subject Technology Carpentry, the Bob Berg Memorial Award and Mitre 10 Mega Prize. First in subject, Agriculture Science. She receives the Lee Family Trophy and the Waipa King Country Rural Women's Award. Unfortunately, Carly Marie cannot be with us today. Larissa Vintner. First in subject, Hospitality. She also receives the Waipa King Country Rural Women's Award. Tegan Walmsley. First in subject, Economics. The Level 2 Economics Award. First in subject, Sports Science. Daniel White. Unfortunately, Daniel cannot be with us today. He receives first in subject, Outdoor Education, the Taipotini Polytechnic Award. We thank them for their gifting of a Pounamu pendant to go to a student who displays a high level of personal skill, caring for others, and a real passion for outdoor education. Alex Whitmarsh, first in subject, Art Design. Vanessa Wood, first in subject, Social Issues. Congratulations to these prizes.
The Level 3 awards will be read by their Dean, Mrs. Kelly Anderson, and they will be presented by Principal Tony Membry.
I am very proud to present these awards today. Could you please hold your applause to the end of each group? Could Group 1 please take your place? Anthony Absalom, first in subject Digital Technology Computing, first in subject Physics. For this he receives the Rutherford Cup. Mason Appley, first in subject Senior Sports Elite. Yannick Bax, first in subject English with Media Studies. Nikita Beck, first in subject Geography. For this she receives the McMurray Cup, Senior Council Cup for Humanities. Starsha Bird, first in subject, Earth and Space Science. Caitlin Boddy, first in subject, Chemistry. For this, she receives the McKinnon Cup. Chloe Cox, first in subject, Travel and Tourism. Royce Jeffcoat, first in subject, Mathematics with Calculus. For this, he receives the George Waring Cup. Taylor Johansson, first in subject, Childcare. Unfortunately, she could not be with us today. Brooklyn Kennedy, first in subject, Dance. In 2018, we introduced a new cup to be awarded to the top of Level 3 Graphics and Design. This cup recognises a teacher who started in Te Awamutu College in 1979, 40 years ago. He has not only been and still is an outstanding teacher, he has given loyal and dedicated service in lots of other areas: deaning, third form camps, 7th form and year 13 camps, visual arts, drama, music, geography trips and camps, squash, swimming, bus driver, bus controller extraordinaire. The list goes on. Thanks, Noel, from countless colleagues, students, parents and caregivers. The Noel Cox Cup for Graphics and Design is awarded to Sam Foster. First in subject, Graphics and Design, the Noel Cox Cup and the Paper Plus Award. Can Noel please come forward to present this award? Congratulations to these prize winners. Can Group 2 please take your place? Annika Marshall, first in subject, Sports and Recreation Studies. Morgan McKenzie, first in subject, Hospitality. For this she receives the Readout Cup and the Waikato Culinary Fair Trust Cup. Abby Mitchell, first in subject, Outdoor Education. For this she receives the WinTech Excellence in Outdoors Cup. Spencer Nelson, the Senior English Essay Cup. Lauren Otto, first in subject, Food Technology. First in subject, Mathematics. Christopher Packwood, first in subject, Accounting. He receives the Level 3 Accounting Cup. First in subject, Economics. He receives the Sherwin Family Award and the Dobson Trophy for Business. Maya Paki, first in subject, Digital Skills for Employment. Unfortunately, she could not be with us today. Taylor Prutton, Visual Arts Department Trophy. Jordan Reid, first in subject Art Design. Jessica Robinson, first in subject Performance Music. Lachlan Rowlinson, first in subject Agricultural Studies. For this he receives the Te Awamutu College Rogers Charitable Trust Prize. Bill Crombie is close to completing 2 stints at Te Awamutu College, 1985 to 1987, and from 2000 until the end of this year, 22 years in total. Bill is recognised for not only being an outstanding mathematics and statistics teacher, but he has also contributed to many other ways. Assistant Head of Maths, Specialist Classroom Teacher, Deaning, Chess, Golf, Cricket. Thanks, Bill. The Bill Crombie Cup for Mathematics and Statistics is awarded to Rosie Newman. First in subject, Mathematics and Statistics, the Bill Crombie Cup. I invite Bill to come forward to present this cup. Congratulations to these prize winners. Can Group 3 please take their place? Grace Schmack, first in class English Visual, first in class History. For this she receives the Hung Bergman Cup. Chloe Schwass, first in subject Biology. For this she receives the KF Miller Cup and also the Matheson's Cup for Excellence in Sciences. Jess Sinclair, first in subject Health. For this she receives the Waikato Graduate Women's Charitable Trust Award and first in subject Sports Science. Bruce Stokes, first in subject Photography. Adriana Fasinka, first in subject Drama. For this she receives the Waikato Graduate Women's Charitable Trust Award. First in subject English. For this she receives the Kath Parr Cup. First in subject Art Painting. Tane Whare, first in subject Electronics. For this he receives the Stewart and Cavalier Prize. And Sarah Wright, first in subject Social Issues. Unfortunately she could not be with us today. Congratulations to these prize winners.
I'd like to now invite Mr. Craig Yardley, Chairperson of the Te Awamutu College Board of Trustees, to present the Chairperson's report for 2018.
Welcome everybody. For those that don't know me, I'm Craig Yardley, and those that do, hi. And this isn't written down, but that was an opening I gave one of my kids when they kept asking me how to start a speech. I had to do it at least once. Wow, a lot can change over a 12-month period. The prize giving last year, most of you were students who were contemplating at least one more year of school. And Karina Belfield was standing up here delivering a speech while I was in Queenstown at a lovely software retreat. This year, you and I are in a similar position. We're doing something we've never done before. You're facing your last days at Te Awamutu College, and I'm walking a tightrope pleasing an English teacher with words that don't come naturally to an accountant, while in the same breath keeping my speech short enough to please all of you. I'm told that the purpose of me being here is to give a review of the year from the board's perspective. This is to be an overview of the board meeting summaries that I've written and placed on the school website. So I'm going to do something a little bit different this year. I'm going to assume you've all read those and highlight instead what I think will be a benefit to the students and the rest of the community here today. A reminder to everybody, our task as a Board of Trustees is to provide governance to the school to ensure that all students can attain their highest possible standard in educational achievement. In the first instance, it is a task of our principal and his team of staff to actively do this. As a community, we are blessed to have the team that we have doing the jobs that they do. So on behalf of you all and on behalf of the board, I offer a huge thank you to Tony and his team of staff. Secondly, it is a job and task of the parents and whānau of the school to ensure that you are all supported in your endeavours to get to school and have opportunity to support and complete the assignments that are part of the curriculum. As a school, we are thankful that you are supported in this regard. So on behalf of the staff and the BOT, we offer a resounding thank you to all your families. Thirdly, it is a responsibility of the BOT and Ministry of Education, ably supported by the senior leadership team, to provide a safe and up-to-date learning environment so that you can have every opportunity to flourish. Generally, the projects this year have been around refurbishment and improved access to classrooms. On behalf of the BOT and school community, I offer a thank you to all the contractors and associated personnel who have done these tasks, keeping the school assets to a high standard. I take this opportunity to also thank the trustees of the Rogers Charitable Trust, who assist the school community with additional funding when it is available. Yes, it is the job of the Board of Trustees to provide governance to the school, with the overriding objectives as just mentioned. And to do this, the trustees must work their way through screeds of paper or up-dean megabytes, depending on how they receive their reports, and give many hours, sometimes long, to perform the role that they've been elected to do. When you consider the tone of the school currently, I'm sure you'll support a thank you from the school community and myself to the current Board of Trustees. The final responsibility lies with you, students. You all need to use the foundation that has been set from those that I've just mentioned to take hold of all the opportunities offered and push yourselves to be the best that you can be. I've always told my children, I don't care about the mark you get. I care that you can honestly tell me that you gave it your best. From what I've seen through my involvement with the school, firstly as a parent and then as a BOT member, I believe the students do a great job in walking this walk. So on behalf of the BOT and wider school community, I thank you. To wind up, I would like to express a few personal words to those here today. I'm leaving this to last, so that if anything is remembered from my speech, it will be this. Because this is the 2018 Senior Prizegiving, we are here today to reward those who have done well this year from across your peer group in either sporting, cultural or academic fields. Firstly, I offer my congratulations to all award recipients. Without taking anything away from the value of your achievements, I would like to take this opportunity to suggest to everyone that rewards come and go. They celebrate a point in time, so don't let the getting or missing out of an award define your life. Because life is all about extending, growing yourself every day. Some days you'll win, some days you won't. There are too many historical examples where someone has allowed the winning or not of an award define the rest of their lives. In some cases, their lives have either stalled or never got going because of this. We as a BOT and school community don't want this to happen to you. William S. Burroughs is credited with the quote, "When you stop growing, you start dying." There is no status quo. You are either moving forward or losing ground. Your education is the foundation to the rest of your life. What you do with what you have gained to date is your choice. Everyone here today is an individual, so the result you achieve will be different to what the person sitting next to you achieves. So don't measure yourself against them. Measure yourself against the only measure that matters. Did I do my best? And don't shoot yourself in the foot if you stuff up or feel you've missed an opportunity today. Remember, tomorrow is always another day. So start then and become the best you can be in anything that you choose to do. However, don't let tomorrow be an excuse for not doing your best today. So from us to you, best wishes for the exam starting next week, and we look forward to hearing about your positive life choices at some point in the future.
The Senior Concert Band are now going to entertain us with a musical item. They'll be playing for you an item called Stranger on the Shore by Aka Bilk, and there will be a soloist, Jessica Robertson, on the clarinet. It's now my pleasure to introduce our head students for 2018 to present their valediction speeches. Introducing head student Dalton Hargreaves.
Wow, 5 long years and we've finally made it. The final part to one chapter in our lives is about to be completed. I want to say congratulations to all the Year 13s that made it to this point. How we did it, I have no idea, but I'm guessing our parents were maybe a tiny bit helpful. This year has been by far the greatest. With all the tests and studying, there was no time for breaks. With all that work comes some people I need to thank for pushing me to get that work finished. Miss Mason, thank you for being a great media studies teacher and pushing me to actually get things done. And to Mr. Williams, thank you for your top banter. And arthritis, that's right, you're still old. I want to thank my parents for everything, mainly waking me up early so I can fall asleep 5 more times before finally being late for school. I want to thank all my mates and Year 13 peers for sticking with me through these 5 long years. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Of course, I can't forget the family of 5, Caleb, Leah, Eddie, and young Takapa. I could not have made it through all 4 terms, let alone 1, without all of you keeping me in check and making sure my tie isn't ugly and my hair isn't messy. Thank you, Leah, for always having quirky little dance moves and being there to catch me when I faint. Thank you, Caleb, for always being there if I need a chat and for getting me into lacrosse. I never would have tried it if it wasn't for you. Thank you to Eddie for always brightening up the down days with that angel singing voice of yours. Thank you to Kappa for making this year hilarious at every turn. Sadly, you can't finish school with us, so I wish you best of luck for next year. Thank you also to Liz for making sure we're always organised and my punctuation is not completely shocking on my final copy of speeches. And finally, thank you to Mr. Membry for giving me this opportunity, which has helped shape me as a confident speaker and a young leader. I'm really going to miss all our fun-filled meetings and terribly made hot chocolates. Throughout my time here at TAC College, I've changed so much. It is weird to look back how small and scared of public speaking I was in Year 9, to now, where I'm having to do it more often than not. My highlight of my school life was being able to play for the boys' senior lacrosse team this year, taking out 2nd in the tournament with a good close final. Once this year comes to a close, I'm heading off to the University of Waikato to pursue sport and human performance, double majored in strategic management. A perfect quote that relates to my NCA journeys would have to be, "I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," by Thomas Edison. I am thankful that I've been one of his students for 2018. Kia kaha.
Introducing head student Leah Belfield.
It's pretty scary how quickly time flies. Just 5 short years ago, we began our journey here at TAC College, and what a journey it has been. Though our time is up, we will be starting new journeys as individuals, no longer in the comfort of high school life, but beginning our own adventures into the big bad world. Some will go on to university, others will travel the world, and some straight into the workforce. With a little luck, my adventure will start in the US, where I'll be starting tertiary education on an athletics scholarship. TAC College has developed my passion for sport. I was always an active kid, but as I came across all the opportunities TAC College had to offer, I went sports mad. I joined as many teams as I could, including the girls' rugby, volleyball, sevens, netball, equestrian, and athletics teams. I just couldn't get enough, which is why, to no surprise, my favourite subjects are sports science and outdoor education. These subjects fulfilled my craving for the outdoors and allowed me to learn as much as I could and a bunch of new skills, both in and outside of the classroom. Te Awamutu College has a great bunch of dedicated teachers who love to see their students succeed. I would like to thank each of you that have helped me along my journey. To Mr. Oliver, Mr. Leon, and my outdoor family, you guys have made my time at Te Awamutu College unforgettable. You're a goofy lot, but you've helped me to grow and become a much more confident person. I really miss our carpool karaoke. To our deans, Miss Anderson and Mr. Stapleton, you guys have been amazing year in and year out. You're super approachable and can crack a few pretty good jokes when you want to. Thank you so much for all your support and dedication you have given us over the years. We know you'll miss us. To my family, thank you for giving me endless love and support on and off the field. I would not have been able to achieve all I have without you. You've put up with me even when the stress has well and truly caught up, and I really can't thank you enough. Also to Murray Green, thank you for steering me down the path of athletics and pushing me to always be my best along the way. I wouldn't be where I am without you today. To my friends, fellow U13s, and the Common Room gang, you guys have made this one enjoyable journey, and I appreciate and love you all so much. To my girls, the itty bitties, well, there's never a dull moment with you, that's for sure. If I'm ever having a full-on or dull day, you're always there to take my mind off it with your random sense of humour. You're an absolute crazy bunch, but I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. You're my rocks, and I'll always love you guys. To Mason and Caleb, you guys have kept me on my toes all year. You gang up on me and wind me up, but always know exactly what to say to make me feel better on a dull day. Even though school's almost over, there's plenty more to come, and I'm so grateful I have you both. Liz, thank you for being our mum, and always greeting us with the warmest smile and brightest hello. You're amazing and an absolute gem. Even though you've kind of tricked us into eating seaweed that we ended up having to hand out to the entire school, but thank you anyway. To my team, you guys are the best I could have asked for. The bond we have formed is crazy, and I wouldn't have wanted to complete this journey with anyone else. To Kappa, you have got to be one of the you've got to be hands down one of the most incredible and kind-hearted people I know. Your smile lights up the room, and your goofy personality makes any situation a fun one. I'm so thankful I had the opportunity to get to know you more this year. The team wouldn't have been the same without you, and I'm really hoping you can achieve anything you set your mind to, with best of luck for next year. To Addie, my sister through it all, you're one crazy talented young lady, and I always wondered how you managed to make planning everything look so easy. Your can-do attitude and contagious laugh are some of the things we all love about you, and I'm so thankful I had you by my side. I couldn't be any more excited to see what amazing things you're going to achieve. I wish you all the best luck. To Caleb, my little brother, you never fail to bring a smile to our faces. Your witty humour and endless amount of energy always makes for a great day. You're one of the kindest people I've ever met, and I've had the privilege to watch you grow into a confident young man. Thank you for all the amazing memories. I know your hard work and can-do attitude will get you so far in life. To Dalton, it wouldn't have been the same without you. We all know that. You're always there to crack a couple of jokes, even if no one really understands them. And you're always up for a good chat. Thank you for always being there to support me and the crew, and for always sticking with Caleb and Addie and make us look good in Mr. Membry's random pop quizzes. I wish you all the best for the future. To the final member of our team, the man himself, Mr. Membry, you were the one who made this all possible. You gave me the opportunity of a lifetime, allowing me to grow as a leader of the school with 4 of my close friends. I will always cherish the meetings we had and the random pop quizzes you would all throw at us. Your dedication and love for the school is what keeps it going and running as smoothly as it does. Finally, to the Year 12s, soon to be Year 13s, my advice to you is to take every opportunity that comes your way and make the most of your final year. You'll make so many amazing memories and friends that you will cherish for life. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, so appreciate the little moments. Well team, it's the end of the year, the end of the road for us. We're each turning a new corner, heading down a new and an unfamiliar path in life, and I wish you all the best. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. Thank you and kia kaha.
Introducing Head Student Caleb Roberts.
Greetings staff, students, family and friends of Te Awamutu College. Today has been an exciting and emotional day for most of us, but I am happy to not only acknowledge our academic, sport and cultural achievements, but to acknowledge the students whose final moments at Te Awamutu College are coming to an end. To think, for some of us here, we are slowly counting down our time at Te Awamutu College. How fast 5 years have come and gone, entering what once was an intimidating school with big scary seniors, classes seeming like a rush to get to, and teachers continuously dropping homework bombs on us. But look where we are now, you 13s. The tables have turned. We're the big scary seniors now. Well, some of us. Sorry, Jane. Te Awamutu College has taught me not only to respect students in my environment, but to respect myself and trust my instincts. Being responsible for my own future and building relationships to last a lifetime. To my family, friends, and the boys. Yeah, boys! Thanks for the unforgettable moments we shared throughout the year. You guys played a huge role in my life, being there when I needed you. To our teachers, past and present, I would like to give a huge thanks for not only unselfishly sharing your time with us, but also guiding and shaping us to what we are today. I know that many students here are grateful for what you do. I would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Barnfield and Mr. Oliver for always pushing me in both outdoor ed and sport elite, for teaching me that perseverance and determination will get me through anything. Now, to my family away from home, to Te Kapa, the better looking me. Thank you for always bringing a cheeky smile and caring nature to the team. You always bring happiness and laughter to the group when times start getting tough, and I have no doubt that you have a bright future ahead of you. To Eddie, our group mum, you are the definition of what a leader should be. Thank you for always gathering us up, always looking after us, and making sure that we're always at our meeting. You are the strongest pillar that make our team what we are today. To Leah, you have been like a sister to me. Thank you for making sure that I look good by flattening my collar, checking my tie, and making sure I have my badges accounted for. Your humour is second to none, and I know that wit of yours will go. No, I know, and with that wit of yours, I know you will go far in the future. To Dalton, it was nice sharing this experience with a close friend, both starting at Pekaro and finishing here at Te Awamutu College. Thanks for keeping stressful situations at ease with your humour and optimism. And to the man himself, Mr. Membry, you turned this once shy Māori boy into the man I am today, and I thank you for the opportunity that you've given me, choosing me to represent Te Awamutu College as one of the 4 head students. You saw something in me before I had the confidence to see it in myself. You are one of the most funniest and hardworking people I know. You will always be the heart of the school. To the next year's head students, I say good luck. You will experience challenges without a doubt, but know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And when that doesn't work, Mr. Membry's got a secret jar of lollies. Now, to the class of 2018, congratulations, we've made it. For those who are going off to university, travel, or the workforce, good luck. It's adult time now, kids. To the rest of the students of Te Awamutu College, I would like to end my final address to you with a quote from my first head boy speech. Life is like a roller coaster. You have your ups and your downs, but it's your choice to scream or to throw your hands up in the air and enjoy the ride. And I can safely say that I, Caleb Lemihana Roberts, threw my hands in the air and enjoyed the ride. Thank you and kia kaha.
Introducing head student Adriana Vasinka.
The curtains are about to close on our final year at Te Awamutu College. We Year 13s are moving, or have already moved, onto life's next great adventure. We will move forward to new places, university, polytechs, the workforce, courses. We will move away from home, to other cities, to other countries. We will give our love to new people, bring our laughter to new places, and create new things. We collectively, as a year level, will leave a mark, blaze a trail that will lead for all of us to this one shared point in time. Te Awamutu College has changed me in the last 5 years. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if I hadn't changed in the last 5 years. Throughout these years, the school has given me the friends, education, and opportunities that have helped in the creation of the person you see before you today. If that person doesn't look like much, blame the friends part of that statement. I have had plenty of opportunities to follow my passions, art and drama, through my classes and through school events like Stage Challenge and productions. In fact, my passions have been so well fueled and nurtured that alongside my psychology major next year, I'll be also taking theatre as a second major. I'll be doing this at Victoria University in Wellington, and before you ask, no, I don't support the name change. University of Wellington sounds dumb. The college has also given me the opportunity to travel overseas, to Thailand and Cambodia with the World Challenge Organization, alongside some of my amazing fellow Year 13s, as well as Miss Anderson and Miss Barracks. I mean, Auntie Anderson and Nana B. Finally, Te Awamutu College has given me this. The head student position is something I have been looking forward to and wanting, and had as a personal goal for years now. This time last year, I was losing my mind, waiting to find out what the verdict was, as I imagine a few of the Year 12s are right now. Hold on guys, I've only got 10 minutes left. This position is a truly amazing opportunity, and no matter the result, the bravery and hard work you've put into the application process alone is admirable. For those who do get the position, you will be gifted with an amazing team that will become your weird little family. Your leadership qualities, public speaking abilities, time management, and teamwork skills will be tested and honed continuously in the span of one short year. But of course, the four of us now can't stand here and claim that we conquered the year alone. We couldn't have made it through the first month without the lovely office and library ladies. Thank you especially to Janet for pulling me aside occasionally to recommend me a book or to have an interesting conversation about social issues. Those moments not only brightened my day, but made me stop in my constantly speed-walking tracks and consider things greater than my own immediate issues. I think we all need to do that once in a while. I'd also like to thank Ms. Dixon, the school's careers advisor. I think I was in your office more than in my form class, so thank you for handling my constant pestering so graciously. On behalf of Year 13, I'd like to thank our deans for taking care of us from little baby juniors to the pretend adults we are now. Mr. Stapleton and Miss Anderson, you're an absolute champion duo, and we thank you for putting up with us all this time. Throughout my years here, I've spent many hours in classrooms. I've spent many hours with teachers. I'd like to thank all of my teachers for being so caring, funny, and passionate about their subjects that they made those hours feel like they've flown by. I'd like to specifically thank some special mentions. Mr. Emery and Miss Thornton. Art has consistently been my hardest, most time-consuming class. However, you have both made my ideas feel listened to and respected consistently, with nothing too big of a project to undertake. Thank you so much.
Miss Willick, well, to me, probably till the end of time, Miss Davidson. You have an amazing ability to balance hard work with light-hearted fun. Thank you for giving me all of the opportunities to do what I love this year in drama. Your passion for the topic really does inspire me and give me hope for my future moving on with it. Good luck and good health for the future. And finally, the roast master herself, Miss Clemens. I lost count a while ago of how many of my pieces of writing you've torn apart, but it's okay, I won't hold it against you for much longer. Your depth of knowledge in your field and the passion you have for literature is something I am in awe of. Arguing with you about any topic under the sun has been my favorite pastime these last couple of years. Thank you for the laughs. Have I succeeded in making you shed some tears? No? Okay. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting my ambitions and goals these last few years. I hope I can continue to surprise you and make you proud for a long time yet. Love you. Thank you to my friends, old and new, who make every day better just by being there making me laugh till I cry on a nearly daily basis. I love you guys. To Liz in the front office, thank you for always greeting us with a massive smile and trying relentlessly to contact and organize us even when we don't check our emails. We wouldn't have survived without you. A big thank you is owed to Mr. Membry for giving me this opportunity. I hope I did the position justice, but mostly, I hope we answered enough of your pop quiz style questions correctly. And when you hear the lyrics, centrifugal motion, I hope it makes you think of us. To our boy Takapa, thank you for being such a hardworking and good-natured guy. We have loved spending time with you this year. You've been so busy and have done so many amazing things. We are really proud of you. On to the squad. Dalton, although your hand was never up when someone had to do birthdays, you were so much fun to hang out with. And not just because you're easy to poke fun at. Keep having a good time and working hard next year at Waikato, man. Caleb, at the start of the year, I had no idea how witty and weird you are, and I'm so glad I got to find out. You're one of the most genuine guys I know, and probably the only guy who could challenge me at an eating competition. Good luck for the future. Leah, we've known each other since primary school, but this year we have gotten so close. You are so genuine and sweet. You manage your workload like an absolute champ. Thank you for being my guardian angel, especially in those times when we were trying to organize without any help from the boys. Thank you for the car chats and the hugs. I know you're going to do great things, so just keep being you. Thank you for making this year so much fun through meetings, school balls, and the rest. Love you. Big congratulations are due to all the winners here today. Your hard work in your areas in the school are amazing and truly worthy of recognition. Another final thank you to Te Awamutu College and its staff, students, parents, and community for making it such an awesome place, which has given me and my peers so many amazing opportunities. The curtains are nearly closed. The lights are finally going down as I speak my final line. My name is Adriana Masinka, and I'm honored to have been one of your head students through 2018.
And now, a moment that 23 outstanding applicants have been waiting for, the announcement of our head students for 2019. I'll ask Mr. Membry to come forward.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. Adriana has also paid tribute in his speech to the admirable people who have put forward their names. They got their CV together, got their references, attended quite a exhausting interview with Ms. Legg and Mr. Carter. So you've done very, very well. An outstanding lineup, 8 young men, 15 young women. And so, on to the 2019 head students. It is a team of 4, and today you're hearing about some of the attributes that go to make a team that are not all the same, they're not clones, and quite often sometimes don't even know each other at the beginning. And you can see that they work together and accomplish a lot. So no particular order. The first young man to be part of the team for 2019 head student, Te Kapa Manawaki. First of the young woman to make the team. Head student 2019, Tegan Walmsley. The second young man, 2019 head student, Jack Gibson. And rounding out the team, 2019 head student, Katrina Amatunai.
This brings us to the 2018 Cultural and Special Awards, and these are going to be presented by Board of Trustees Chairperson Craig Yardley. Group 1, can you please take your place? The Sean Embling Trophy for the contribution to music in Year 11, Bert Downs. The Page Trophy for the most improved vocalist, Lachlan Oosterman. The Bergquist Trophy for Vocalist of the Year, Mikey Jordan. The Mad Cow Drum Award for the Most Improved Drummer, Sterling Ward. The George Brooks Trophy for the Most Improved Musician, Bryn Louis Brooks. The Derbyshire Trophy for Instrumental Soloist, Jessica Robinson. The Rob Pye Trophy for Outstanding Pianist, Ruth Stokes. The Hamilton Piano Award for Musical Performance, Royce Jeffcoat. The Owen Joyce Cup for contribution to music, Chloe Schwass. Congratulations to this group of players. Group 2, can you please take your place? The Senior Speech Cup, Spencer Nelson. The Drama Department Award for Outstanding Performance for a Senior Student, Te Kapa Manawaki Crown. The Little Theatre Cup for the contribution to drama for lighting, design and sound, Shauna Chettleberg. For outstanding technical support for the school production and events, Tim Parkinson. The Baird Trophy for outstanding contribution to dance, Rosie Newman. This following group of awards are the Emma Awards for the Arts for outstanding achievement, contribution and leadership. In visual art, Kate Hill. In drama, Adriana Vasinka. In music, Royce Jeffcoat. In dance, Brooklyn Kennedy. Congratulations to these prizes. Can Group 3 please take your place? This first group of awards are for significant leadership of Māori and Pacifica achievement and success at Te Awamutu College. Lennox Ballard, we have an apology from Lennox. Josie Fanotti. Diana Heke. Cheyenne Murray. Sarah Pihikuru. We have an apology from Eden Riley. Zion Whakariru. The Soanes Senior Environmental Leader Trophy, Terry Hedges. The Key Award for the Centre of Excellence Award for Participation and Success, Jamie Claassen. For the greatest involvement with Te Awamutu College by a Patricia Avenue student, Sarah Jane Hudson. Sarah Jane has been joining in with the art and music classes at college. She is an accomplished swimmer and attended the secondary school swimming meet as part of the Te Awamutu College swimming team. She is also a member of the magazine committee and participated in this year's Talent Quest. The Environmental Award, Kurt Dix. Kurt is an 18-year-old young man who has been at the satellite unit for the past 3 years. He diligently does the recycling of the unit each week. For service to the school, our flag raisers, ensuring the New Zealand flag is raised and taken down every day, Ella Yardley, and also Sarah Jane Hudson. Both Ella and Sarah Jane took over the duties of raising the flag and taking it down in the afternoons. They both do this important task with pride and respect. The outstanding success in the national competition for the ASB Bright Sparks, Anthony Absalom. And in the same competition, Bert Downs. So their innovative projects made it through to the finals of the competition, being amongst the best students' work in New Zealand around electronics and coding. And we just heard this morning that Bert's project gained an emerging potential award. Can Group 4 please take their place? In 2017, Te Awamutu College introduced a Cultural Excellence Badge to mirror the Sports Excellence Badges we present. To receive a Cultural Excellence Badge, a student or group of students must win at a competition or a festival at Waikato Secondary School's level or higher, or attain an excellence level in a competition or festival that is a sanctioned secondary school event, or to be selected in the top possible Waikato representative team or squad or higher. Recipients in 2018 suggested serving size, placed third at the Waikato Regional Final for the Smoke-Free Rock Quest, and were national finalists where they came second overall in New Zealand, a fantastic effort. We have an apology from Matthew Church, but congratulations to Lachlan Oosterman. Winners of the Waikato Regional Secondary School Challenge at the Waikato Culinary Fair and national finalists where they gained a silver medal, well done. Sam Ashmore. And Morgan Mackenzie. The regional school team winner for the Waikato and the 48-hour film festival were TAC Studios. Congratulations to the following. An apology from Eden Blair and an apology from Jamie Day. Congratulations to Sarah Frost. We have an apology from Corey Glass. Congratulations to Heron Kim. Sarah Pihikuru. Rylan Richardson. And Erin Wiley. Congratulations to these. We come now to the 2018 Sports and House Awards. These will be read by Keith Bain, who is our Director of Sports, and presented by members of the Te Awamutu College Board of Trustees, Dave Smith and Ruth Phelps.
Would Group 1 please take your place? My special thanks to all those student coaches, teacher coaches, the many parent coaches and managers and community coaches and managers who freely give their time for college sport to happen. Without you, it just doesn't happen, so thank you. Ave Haguriri. Ave is the most outstanding girls volleyball player. Leah Belfield. Leah is the Te Awamutu College Senior Girls Athletic Champion. She also receives the McFall Cup for the Senior Girls Cross Country Champion, the Linton Cup for the Best Female Athlete, the Gordon Cup for the Best All-Round Athlete, the Hay Trophy for success at Waikato Secondary School sports events, and at the Rugby Prizegiving she received the Sanders Trophy for the Most Outstanding Player, Girls Rugby. Ethan Carter. Ethan receives the Murray Green Cup for Best Male Athlete. Lara Doig. Lara is our Senior Girls Swimming Champion and she receives the Lambeth Trophy. Jacob Dykshawn. First 11 football, most valuable player, the Grant Cockburn Memorial Trophy. Troy James, Jamie Hobbs. Jamie, Most outstanding Te Awamutu College netball player, the Nora Smith Award. Troy James. Troy is our intermediate boys athletic champion, receives the Te Awamutu College trophy. Ruby Kerwin. Ruby is the intermediate girls cross country champion, and she also receives the Te Awamutu College trophy. We have an apology from Quest Michael Tapu. He is the Te Awamutu College senior boys athletic champion and also the first 15 most outstanding rugby player. Congratulations. Would Group 2 please take your place? Taylor Morris. Taylor is a senior boys cross country champion, receives the Sanders Cup. Neve Morrison. Neve receives the Te Awamutu College Trophy Intermediate Girls Swimming Champion. George Pullman. George receives the Wilson Cup Best Schoolboy Rower. Anna Scott. Anna receives the Te Awamutu College Trophy for the Most Outstanding Girls Lacrosse Player. Caleb Roberts. Caleb is our Most Outstanding Boys Lacrosse Player. We have an apology from Nirvana Steiner, who's the Most Outstanding Girls First 11 Soccer Player. Gian Van Rooyen. Gian is our Senior Boys Swimming Champion, and he receives the Grant Bain Memorial Trophy. And Ilaria Vrensen. Ilaria receives the CB Green Cup for Best Schoolgirl Rower. Congratulations. The next group of sports awards is the Special Sports Awards. Will the Special Sports Awards people please take your place? This is a very large group of people. In 2018, the following qualified to receive the Sports Excellence Badge as a result of their achievements at Waikato Secondary School competition or a higher level. The criteria of an award is a placing in senior competition or being selected into the top possible Waikato team or higher representation. Katerina Amituanai. Katerina is the Waikato Girls Under-17 volleyball representative. Katrina Amituanai. Katrina is Waikato Women's Under-20 volleyball representative. Anika Bailey, another Waikato Under-17 volleyball representative. Nikita Bex. Nikita's sport is tennis, and she's the Waikato Secondary School's title holder, Senior Girls Doubles. Leah Belfield. Leah's athletics, Waikato Secondary School's athletic triple title holder, North Island Secondary School's athletics triple title holder, and a place getter at New Zealand Secondary School's athletics last year in December 2017. Ethan Carter. Ethan is a Waikato Secondary School's athletic place getter and a New Zealand Secondary School's place getter December 2017. Xavier Cox, we have an apology from Xavier. Xavier, Waikato Under-18 Lacrosse representative and a Waikato Senior Men's representative. Lily Daniel. Lily's sport is lacrosse, Waikato Under-18 Girls representative. Lara Doig, swimming, Waikato Secondary School's place getter, Senior Men's. Dalton Hargreaves, lacrosse, Waikato Under-18 Men's representative and also a Senior Men's representative. Mackenzie Hislop. Mackenzie is the second part of the Waikato Secondary School's doubles, tennis. Anika Marshall. Waikato Touch, Waikato Under-18 representative team, Waikato Under-21 mixed representative team, and also part of the New Zealand Girls League tag team. Tabitha Mason. Tabitha's sport is lacrosse, Waikato Under-18 Girls representative, Waikato's Women's representative, and a member of the New Zealand Under-18 and Under-23 squads. Ruby Millsop. Ruby's sport is rugby, she's a Waikato Under-18 Girls. girls' representative. Ruby Millsop. Ruby's sport is rugby, she's a Waikato Under-18 girls' representative. Ruby Millsop. Ruby's sport is rugby, she's a Waikato Under-18 girls' representative. Ruby Millsop. Ruby's sport is rugby, she's a Waikato Under-18 girls' representative. Mikaela Miesenbeck, volleyball, Waikato under 17 girls representative. Charlotte Miller, Waikato under 18 representative in lacrosse. Maria Marahi, touch, Waikato under 18 mixed representative team, Waikato under 21 mixed representative team, and in rugby she's a member of the Waikato under 18 girls team. Siriana Nangarasi. Sorry. She's a member of the Waikato under 18 girls rugby team. Lauren Otto, another member of the Waikato under 18 girls rugby team. And Heather Redmeyer, Waikato under 18 girls rugby. Kayla Roberts, Waikato under 18 boys lacrosse representative. Anna Scott, Anna Sporters lacrosse, she's Waikato under 18 representative and also New Zealand under 23 squad member. Have an apology from Tanisha Swinton. Tanisha was part of the equestrian team that won the North Island Secondary School's show hunter. Sina Tainifu, rugby, Waikato under 18 representative. Heidi Ako Tihi, athletics versus sport. She's the Waikato Secondary School's title holder in javelin. She's also a Waikato Secondary School's representative. We have an apology from Donald Taihi, who was touch, New Zealand under 16 representative. Tian Van Ruin, swimming, Waikato Secondary School's place getter, and Tian has been awarded a Swimming New Zealand scholarship, which has some dollars of value to it. Tegan Wormsley, Tegan Equestrian, North Island Secondary School Show Hunter Team Championship, and also lacrosse, Waikato under 18 representative, and New Zealand under 19 and under 23 squad member. Jasmine Weaver, Jasmine won the Waikato Secondary School's rock climbing championship. We have an apology from Daniel White, his sport is motocross, and Brianna Young, equestrian, she was part of the team of the North Island Secondary School's show hunter. Well done, people. The next lot of awards are the House Awards. Would the House leaders please take your place? As the students were well aware of close competition this year, and we're waiting for the result. So, Cameron, the leaders, Annika Marshall and Phoenix Phillips. Cameron was the winner of 4 inter-house events and received the Helen Crow Memorial for Athletics, the College Shield for Volleyball, the College Trophy for Soccer, and the College Trophy for Badminton. From Gorst House, the leaders, Astra Brill, Sam Foster. And Gorst House receives the College Cup for inter-house rugby. From Melrose House, the leaders, Lily Daniel, Tyrese O'Neill. Melrose were winners of 2 inter-house events and received the Coleman Shield for swimming and the College Trophy for softball. finally, Selwyn House, leaders Rosie Newman and Paul James Leon. Winners of 4 inter-house events, they received the Linko Cup for netball, the College Shield for basketball, the Hull Cup for cross country, and the College Trophy for singing and haka. The Arden Trophy for the best house spirit, the use of house colours, being the most organised house 2018 goes to Melrose House. And the winners of the AG Rose Bowl for Inter-House Supremacy 2018, as we said, it was very, very close leading to the last 3 events. Winner is Melrose House. But before Melrose is too excited, they have to share it with Cameron House. Before Cameron gets excited, they have to share it with Selwyn House. Well done, 3 houses. Well done, houses. Right, we come to the final sports awards. These are the 3 major awards for Te Awamutu College. The first of these is the Bev Garrett Memorial Trophy for Excellence in Sport, and the winner this year is, unfortunately, not present. He's given an apology, Donald Tonahi. Donald was a representative in the New Zealand under-16 touch team that toured and played in Australia earlier in the year. They played against much older opposition, but Donald tells me they put it themselves very, very well. The second trophy is the Tautaranga Family Trophy for Outstanding Performance in an Individual Sport, and the winner this year is Leah Belfield. Leah finished last year at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Champs with a 5th in the senior girls 100 metres and 3rd in the 200 metres. She won all her events at the College of Athletics earlier in the year and the King Country Zone Champs before winning the senior girls 100, 200 and 400 at the Waikato Bay of Plenty Secondary Schools Champs. She then went on to win both the senior girls 100 and 200 metres and the relay at the North Island Secondary Schools Champs. We hope she finishes the year well and continues her success at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Championships down in Dunedin in 3 weeks' time. So good luck down there, Leah. Thank you. And our final trophy is the Tangata Otato Trophy for Sportsperson of the Year. And the winner this year is Daniel White. Now, unfortunately, Daniel cannot be with us. He's away today because he has the opportunity to train and ride with the international riders in the Nitro Circus team. Right, he's practicing for the upcoming Nitro Circus tour. Daniel calls it work experience. Testing the jumps and doing some of the pre-limiting work. Daniel is becoming well known in the motocross circuit as a consistent and successful rider. He travels the country to compete, and his trophy today is for his winning the New Zealand Secondary Schools Motocross 250cc division in August, and a month later winning the New Zealand Secondary Schools Cross Country Championships as well. Accepting the Sportsperson of the Year trophy on his behalf is his brother Ryan White. Is Ryan with us? Well done, Daniel. It is excellent.
It's now my pleasure to welcome the Principal of Te Awamutu College, Mr. Tony Membry, for the Principal's Address. At the conclusion of the Principal's Address, the staff and students will join our kapaka group for the waiata, which is our school song, O Tāpoe.
Don't know who's got the stopwatch. Now, kia ora koutou. Thank you all for attending today's celebration of the wonderful achievements of our awesome students. It is great to see so many parents, caregivers, extended family members, friends of the college and community members here. Your support is much appreciated. I wish to thank the Board of Trustees for your dedication, skills and passion as you've worked together to help govern Te Awamutu College. You've not only given a lot of time and commitment to BOT meetings, but also a range of subcommittees, sports and college events. Special thanks to Craig Yarnley for your understanding of the BOT chairperson role and your support of me in my role as principal, the equivalent of the CEO. Thank you, Craig. I thank the entire staff, as the head students have in their speeches again this year. Once again, we have collectively strived for raising student achievement, encouraging and monitoring excellent attendance, providing a huge array of sporting, cultural, arts, service and leadership opportunities, providing the best resources and facilities we can, and creating learning success for each of our students in a safe, inclusive and caring environment. As always, I want students to be proud that they attend Te Awamutu College and feel a strong sense of belonging. I want parents and caregivers to be pleased and satisfied with your choice of Te Awamutu College as a secondary school for their child or children. And I want our community to feel confident that the secondary school of Te Awamutu District is a fine one. I sincerely hope that you've read our recently zhushed newsletters and check out our very useful website. Do you use the Kmart portal? Our weekly assemblies are not only a time to gain a sense of who we are and what we believe in, but also used to recognise students' achievements within and outside of school. Some example from this year's assemblies: blazers and badges for our head students and student representative on the BOT, college swimming and athletic champion awards, principals awards for gaining the most praised postcards at each level, Special Olympics volunteer certificates, sports excellence badges, cultural excellence badges, termly excellent attendance and perfect punctuality awards, badges for captains of all of our sports teams, and blazers for captains of our premier teams and squads, badges for all members of our top teams and squads, trophies and cups gained at a myriad of sports events, ICAS competition certificates, WinTech culinary fair medallions, and my list won't have covered everything that has been recognised. So we are a school of doers and achievers. I want to get political now. There is a teacher supply crisis in New Zealand. Traditionally, it was more common in secondary schools in subjects such as physics, accounting, mathematics, and workshop technology. The teacher leaves in that area, you just sit in a corner and cry, or you go and have a drink. You can now add to this list science, English, drama, dance, geography, and the list goes on. The coalition government have inherited this problem. It's been steadily worsening over the last decade. People responsible for predictions and supply at the Ministry of Education and colleges of education have much to answer for. The government and MOE are dreaming if they think they will find the required teachers in the next 2 months. Do not believe everything you read in the paper. The other day, there were 200 secondary school vacancies in the Waikato region alone. It feels like principals are fishing in a smaller and smaller pond with less and less fish. Go with the metaphor, I don't know whether you're a barracuda, a tuna, a mackerel. There are teachers being trained and recruited who will struggle to gain a permanent job in New Zealand. And yet they will be counted in MOE figures. Latest MOE predictions using their slick workforce planning tool are that we may be 2,000 teachers short in 2025. I surveyed Year 13 yesterday. We had a really pleasant Dean's Assembly down at the Pavilion. Probably in the last 5 years, when you ask that, you'd have 3 people going maybe to early childhood training, 6 to primary, and very rarely anyone going to secondary. I think Bradley last year was going to secondary. This year, when I asked the same question, 1 person going primary teaching. Sufficient numbers of suitable teachers need to be trained. If this means returning to the old system of paying their way through university and teacher training and then bonding them for a period of service in New Zealand, then do it and get on with it. Fewer and fewer of our TAC students are going to teaching each year, whether it be early childhood, primary or secondary. Why is that? The status of this valuable profession needs raising. Salary, conditions and workload, the subject of current industrial action and debate need addressing. A recent Waikato Times article stated that almost 1/5 of primary school teachers and half of all secondary teachers quit within 5 years of entering the profession. So we can't recruit and train enough teachers, we can't retain enough teachers, and a large number of secondary teachers are due to retire in the next 5 to 10 years. I urge our community to let politicians know that you are worried and that you value the important role that teachers play in the lives of our children and teenagers. Education, like health, housing and superannuation, should not be a political football. Political parties surely must have many common goals around them. Stop squabbling, cooperate, make a difference and get on with it. And I haven't written it here, but we all know you have got billions in the surplus, so pay the teachers what they're worth. Well, I feel better after that. And principals. I wish to sincerely and heartily thank all our long-term, short-term and day relievers this year. Without you, we could not cover classes due to maternity leave, professional development, field trips and sickness, etc. To all students who receive certificates and awards today, be proud of your accomplishments, you've excelled. To all students sitting exams, give them your best. And once again, thank you all for your attendance and support as always. Kia kaha.
This brings us to the Scholarships, Service and Major School Awards. These awards will be read by the Principal, Mr Membry, and presented by the Board of Trustees Chairperson, Craig Yardley, and representatives of various businesses and organisations.
Scholarship, Service and Major School Awards. The Te Awamutu Business and Professional Woman Elsie Russell Study Award. Thank you to that organisation for your kind sponsorship of this for years. This will be presented by Rita Moya. And the worthy recipient of this to assist with their tertiary study next year, Josie Vanotti. Nolly Russ, Chairperson of the Te Awamutu College Rogers Charitable Trust, will present this tertiary scholarship. This is for someone off to university study in the dairy industry area. And the recipient of some much needed money for next year, Lauren Otto. Mr. Russ stays up there because he's a busy man, and he represents Vitora. This afternoon, Vitora Tertiary Scholarship for someone moving into agricultural, agri-science or agri-business next year at university. This goes to Nikita Beck. The New Zealand School of Tourism would like to assist someone with a scholarship who's going to join them in 2019 with their studies, and that's Michelle Burt. The Victoria University of Wellington, for now, Tangawai Scholarship for Excellence goes to Adriana Basinka. We're again very, very fortunate to gain a David Johnston Charitable Trust Scholarship for 2019. This organisation and trust have been very good to us over the years and to the recipients. And for 2019, Elise Fleming. The University of Otago have a Leaders of Tomorrow entrance scholarship for people going off to university and showing promise in that field. We have two worthy winners this year and recipients, Caitlin Boddy and Chloe Schwass. The University of Waikato award a Manaki Tangata Scholarship. We have an apology today, and a worthy recipient for that is Amy Lee Temesi. I invite Shana Jackson to present the University of Waikato Te Paiwai o Te Rangi Scholarship for outstanding academic achievement. And I will mention the amount for this because it's staggering, $25,000 over 3 years. So what a scholarship. And this goes to Ruth Stokes. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you to the University of Waikato. Right, the Alison Clark Memorial Award